This show's for entertainment purposes only. Nothing we say reflects our true opinions or those of our employer. Seriously, do your own research. You're listening to two dudes in a box.
Live. We're live, man. I know you see us. Cracking his little smile.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Question of the day.
Question of the day. Hit me.
You see a girl, you ask her out on a date. Who's paying for the meal?
Oh man, we're doing this one.
Yeah. Who pays for the meal?
If you're asking me, I would.
So do you feel obligated to pay for it?
Personally, yes. And then I've also heard the argument where they say like, well, whoever asked should pay. But I think I don't know. I'm with the whole thought process that like the man should pay. I am.
Not
Unless
even a go halfer?
no.
Hmm.
Unless she's like offers, but even then I would like push back. I'd be like, nah, like I got it. Like and then I'd be like, if you want, like you could leave the tip at the restaurant or something, I guess.
So do you feel less of a man if she pays for it?
Kind of. I don't want to. But I feel like, you know, like she's like, no, I got it. I'd be like, well, I got it. It's like, no, let me pay. I'd be like, okay.
But why would you feel less of a man?
Because the fuck you trying to do? Pay for my meal?
To
Think I can't pay for my meal?
to feed you.
If you wanted to feed me, maybe you should have made me a fucking meal. Is that sexist?
Maybe she didn't want to cook.
Well, I don't know. That's that's where I'm at. You know, if you want to feed me, why didn't you make something?
I think
because that would be a crazy date. Like if it was like, oh, let's go out to eat, and she just turns around like, no, come to my place, I'll cook for you. I'd be like, oh shit, like that's different.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, you know. But if like, and then if she's like, oh, we could do it like 50-50, I'd be like, no, you don't have to. Like I got it. But if she's like really pushy about it, then I'd be like, all right, I guess. But
well,
like,
you wouldn't let her pay for the whole thing.
I would no, I don't think so.
Huh.
I also have like a budget set for dates though. Like, and I've had this since I was like a teen. Like the first date should not be more than $80.
The first date, not more than $80.
I mean, I guess you could say 100 now because inflation's a bitch.
Yeah,
but
it's
like,
definitely gonna be $100.
But
Dude,
I feel like
fucking movie tickets are like $40.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying though. So like, I feel like 80 is pretty good even with inflation because like, what if you're broke? You know, like what if like your date isn't like going to fucking
so then
like, a restaurant?
First date, where would you take them?
You're gonna laugh.
Oh god,
we're going to
a picnic guy.
Fuck you,
a picnic.
Fuck you. Picnics are great. I like a good picnic.
Fucking hate picnics.
Ugh, you just haven't had a good picnic.
I hate picnics. I hate bugs.
Well, you don't have to invite the bugs. Damn,
they're gonna come.
Not if you eat fast. Shit. No, my first date. I try to do like a movie, and I try to do Red Lobster because I want to see.
People sleep on Red Lobster,
dude.
Man.
Well, because I'm like, do you eat seafood? And if not, this is not gonna work.
Damn. You cutting it off right there?
Yeah, because
you don't eat seafood, it's over?
Dude, because I like shrimp. I love salmon. I like sushi.
That's a deal breaker,
huh? For me, kind of, because, like, you know, I don't want to be like, oh, you know, I had some salmon, and then I go give a kiss, and she's like, ugh, like fish breath. I'd be like, well, what the fuck?
You got a fish pussy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
That was really loud.
It was.
That was crazy. Just so you guys know, the box is not soundproof.
People can hear us.
They can hear us right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because that's my thing, you know, like, and then like if you, I guess it's like if you're allergic to seafood, then I'd be like, oh, okay. But
damn, that brings me to another question.
Yeah.
I kind of want to start something new. Maybe I'm just thinking with big pockets, even though I'm broke as shit. But
That's okay.
I think if I take a girl on a date, first of all, the place I take her is going to be somewhere I've never been before, somewhere she's never probably been before.
Interesting.
So it's something that we both gonna have an experience. This is our thing. I'm definitely not taking my a girl to a place that I just took my ex.
Wow.
Like that's
You're under that.
that's kind of fucked up for you to do.
Why? I never understood that. 'Cause what if it's like a really good fucking restaurant? Like,
I get it, but that's unfortunately that's theirs.
that's crazy. It's mine, and I'm going whenever I want with whoever I want. That's my train of thought.
That's crazy. That's super crazy. Because every time I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna think about the moments we had.
See, you can't be doing that. Because, and I'm gonna tell you right now why. Because that means you're not over that.
Exactly.
And that's not okay.
You never will be.
Well, I think
if it got to the point where, hey, this is our restaurant, if we go here all the time, of course, yeah, that's gonna be locked in my brain. If we have our own restaurant, our relationship gets to, we have a favorite restaurant that we like to go to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna always remember that.
Okay.
So for me to take
like the
new girl,
yeah,
that would be blasphemous, I think.
That's insane.
That's crazy, but
that's my restaurant. It's not our restaurant. You can go there. I can go there. Neither of us owns it. And if I like it, I'm going back.
You are.
I'm ruthless.
You're cold blooded.
Hey man, if it's about the food, like dude, like because I like good food is my thing, and I'm gonna tell you something.
But you don't have to take the new girl there.
Why not? If it's your favorite,
make your own.
No, that's not how it works. Because look, I'm gonna give you a really good example of some real life shit I did.
Okay.
This might make, I don't know. You tell me how you feel about this.
Okay.
So I had gone. My ex, she took me to this Brazilian steakhouse.
Okay.
And it was like 5-star restaurant, nice man. And I don't know if I want to name. Can I name it? Does it matter? Or should we not? Should I just?
Sure, we'll give them some love.
Okay, sure. Well, she took me to the Brazilian steakhouse called Chama Gaucha.
No.
And we went for Valentine's.
Established place.
Yeah, we went for Valentine's, and when we went there, like she told me like I didn't have to dress up too much or whatever, or that I didn't. So we went, and a Valentine's Day, like there was people in like dresses, like really nice dresses, suits, all sorts of shit. We were underdressed. Point is, that place was amazing. We broke up, and now I'm married, right? And I took her there. I took my wife there, and I was like, hey, like this place is really fucking good. And she asked, like, how do you know? And I told her, and I was like, you know, I came here with my ex, and she was like, oh. And I was like, yeah, but it's fucking good, right? She was like, yeah. I'm like, would you come back? She said, yeah. And we did. Like, it's not that deep, in my opinion. I get what you're saying, and I can understand it. But I think it's different because I'm married and like I know I'm gonna be with this person forever, so I'm not gonna be like, hey, you can't go to this restaurant because we went there. Fuck that. It's good and we deserve it.
You got me.
Yeah, I'm like, we deserve to go there. Like you find a bomb ass sushi place, like, yeah, I came here with my ex. Like, yeah, obviously they're not gonna like hearing that, or you can't be like, you know, as a good conversation starter. You know, but like
yeah, because think about it too, it's the first date. They're probably going to ask you how you know about the place. Or do you just lie off the bat and be like, oh, I used to come here.
Well, no, I
my friends.
Listen, I didn't know. Okay, no, hold on. Now I have to back up a little bit because I thought this was like after first date.
No, we're still first date.
Oh, no. That's why I said I go Red Lobster. Because I mean, like,
Red Lobster.
Red Lobster's Red Lobster.
That's like the McDonald's of restaurants.
That's what I'm saying. So like, you can't be like, I remember Becky over here that I took to Red Lobster. Like that's crazy.
No,
you were like it was prom night. You know
like,
what I'm saying? Like you need to get over that. But like
talking like.
No, I can't go to like Brazilian steakhouse first date. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because again, that's your whole $80 right there. And then she's got to find out how to pay for herself. I'm kidding. Oh, and then here's another one. It's like, do you work out who's paying at the time of payment, or is it a prior agreement?
Ooh.
Because you know how some girls say, I didn't bring my wallet. Ooh. Well, now what? Because you got $80. This bill's $200. You know?
See, that goes. I guess that would go to my new way.
No, so you know what would be really fun too? Is like I said, like bill's $200, you got $80. You turn to her and you're like, "Hey, I know it's our first date. I got a really crazy question. Have you ever dined and dashed before?"
You trying to run out of here?
I got a fast car. Let's bond through crime.
No, my new way of dating nowadays would probably be, I would probably ask her pre-hand, because I would want to go to somewhere I've never been before, somewhere she's never been before, and kind of order everything off the menu.
Whoa.
And just like, let's really have an experience. Let's try some shit. Shit you probably would never order, like, let's not go to a steakhouse and get chicken tenders, you know? I would like to try something different.
So you want to do like one of everything?
I want to be like, hey, like, I want to take you, I don't know,
like a new Italian restaurant,
like,
or something.
We would have to agree on a date where it's going to be, and I would probably introduce that idea, like, hey, like, what do you think about just ordering everything off the menu? We try something different, and then we split the bill after that.
I think that would be cool, but that's a tough call.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot that could go wrong.
A lot. But there's a lot that could go right.
You're right. It's high risk, high reward.
Like our tradition. We just go to restaurants, order everything. I'm not saying like every entree, like, but just like stuff you wouldn't ever try before.
Oh, like when you're stuck between like, oh, I want this because I know it's good, but I also want to try that. And you're like, just get both.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then we assess what we like, what we didn't like.
I like that, actually. I like that. Okay, I thought you were saying like, I'll have one of everything on the menu. Because it's like, now you got to worry like, what kind of...
talking if I have some money. If I just got a stimmy.
Oh. Come on, those.
Come on, Big T, give me that stimmy.
Big T. Yeah, no, okay. So, yeah, well, yeah, if I was rich, yeah, I'd be like, one of everything. Yeah. And then, like, whatever I don't finish, give it to the poors.
Hey, I want to try that. This sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to try this. This sounds good. All right, let's get it off.
That'd be cool.
We split the bill.
That's not bad.
So I guess I would have to assess that at the date or the invitation to the date.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got to come up with a place anyway.
So here's another thing that might go wrong with that is like if it's a girl that's like, well, I want you to plan it, you know, like type shit.
Then I don't want to be with that girl.
Oh, so that's a hard stop.
I think.
So you're automatically like, unfriend,
one
block.
Thing about me is I don't plan shit. Everything is spontaneous as fuck. So I think that's what would make for better dates, just the spontaneousness of, if that's a word. I don't know if that's a word.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Spontaneousness.
Why does it sound? I feel like that's a word.
It sounds weird, but I think it's right.
I'm gonna say it's right.
Like, I would think that would be more enjoyable to be so spontaneous and like, oh yeah, let's go do that.
Now, I just want to go back and say that you're fucking crazy for saying that you want to be spontaneous, but you don't like picnics. What the fuck are you talking about? Picnics are so nice. I can't believe you said that. I have
I
personal
don't know.
beef with you now.
Now that I think about it, I might like a pick me,
No,
especially if she's a smoker,
Oh yeah,
because might be enjoyable.
yeah.
So, all right,
Roll around in the
pick
bushes.
back in.
No, yeah,
But if I see one mosquito,
that's fair. That's fair because it's on site with mosquitoes.
swear to God, you're not finna get me with that West Nile
No,
virus,
no.
that anthrax in the air.
Yeah. Okay. No, yeah. Well, I like that idea. And I will
think that
say,
should be even for like,
dude, that's
even
like
for guys. Like when we go out, we should do that.
just one of
Let's
every.
just
Like,
try
what do you
everything.
want? Like, oh well, I kind of want this and that. Fucking get it, and then
We'll
just I'll split it.
like a bunch of shit.
That's not bad.
That'd be dope.
That would be pretty dope. That's like
I don't see
That's
why
like
more
a
people don't do that.
like a make your own buffet type thing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's sick. That's a great idea.
Yeah. And then you know what? That solves the problem of at the end when the waiter's like, "Hey, are we splitting the bill all on one bill?"
You know what's funny is I've never. Okay, not never, but I've always more often than not they give me the bill. Like just the other day, I went to a restaurant with my wife and we got.
See, that's sexist.
I agree a little bit, but I also agree that
Like,
it
give her
should
the-
be me paying. So like I can't really be mad at it. But yeah, like she gave me the bill, and then but my wife was paying, so like she grabbed it. Here's the kicker: she used my credit card, so like I technically paid, but like she paid, so it was just really awkward for everybody
Right.
because no one knew except me and her, and like the waitress was just like and I'm like yeah, it's fine, just give her the
Just take it.
yeah.
Huh. Sexist.
Yeah.
I'm not paying for it, motherfucker.
This is America.
Yeah, bitches should be able to pay for food too.
Yeah. I mean,
Fucking bitch. Leave me with that $200. But no, I think that would be cool. Just be like, hey, let's just go crazy.
I don't
Have a
know.
buffet.
Yeah.
And then we split the bill. It'll be a great time. We'll both have gas after this.
Mm-hmm.
Both gotta take a shit. I guess what I'm trying to say is
You just want to have a good time.
I just want to have a good. Like, we only got one life here. We need to do what it do, baby.
Would you be nervous to like bang somebody from a different country?
Oh, definitely. Because they might have a penis.
Oh. That aside, like I just mean like
that's the worst ever.
well, I mean obviously
There's nothing worse than that. for
you're
me.
right. You're right. But
If I just is like, hey, this bitch looks good, and then she's got a fucking dong,
that'd be
I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be so mad. Like, you got me. This is a cruel world.
just get that thing away from me.
Why are these guys looking so good?
That's crazy. That's what you got to watch out in like Philippines.
Why these dudes look so good?
In Philippines, Thailand.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah.
I never want to go there.
No, I kind of
How's it
was.
going, man?
I was going down the train of thought that like
I would rather get a disease.
now that's crazy to
I would
say.
rather get a
That's crazy
disease
as fuck to say,
than
What you
for
mean?
the guy that
bro. You could.
for the
It's
guy
not
that I
that-
just thought was a woman. Yes.
You'd rather get it? No, bro. What are you saying right now? Like you could just say never mind. Like when you get to that part, you're like, oh fuck, you know what? This ain't gonna. It's not. Like you can cut it off. You ain't gonna get all that disease.
What a fucking disease, bro.
You're insane.
Like, get that dick away from me.
Yeah. Well, like that's all you have to say at that point, and then just be like, you know what? That's not like. and
Shoot me.
You don't even have to. You don't even. If you're
Shoot
that.
me with the AIDS gun.
Oh my god. If you want,
Just throw the crabs right there.
that's insane. That's insane because you might as well just go through with it at that point.
Ah,
Got him. No, okay, sorry.
Yikes.
That was bad. I'm sorry.